Oh, hey there. Welcome, welcome. We were waiting for you. How have you been? No, don't worry. You didn't give us too long. We've been just chatting a bit, catching up with each other. And, as always, we're staying anonymous. So just for your sake, I'm black, you're white, and waiting for us in the other room is red and blue. There's no lewd stuff going on, nothing sus. Just some time to share some physical comfort with each other, hold each other, feel warm skin against your own. It's more of a therapy session than anything else. All that said, hope you're ready for your first ever cuddle party. We have 5 hours planned in total, but after that you can either stay here like me or go home. Your choice. I know you know this already, but I figured I'd say it anyway. Just make sure, you know. We don't really accept any non-consensual touching, so to speak. We had a guy come around once just to fondle some ladies, and it was not appreciated. No, we just joinked him out immediately. But enough about that. Welcome to the cuddle party.
Hey, new cuddle bug. Welcome.
Oh, hi, I guess.
Hello people, please welcome White. They are here because they've been diagnosed with being very shy and needing to, quote, come out of their shell more. Which isn't too critical of an issue. I mean, people can be shy, there's nothing wrong with that. But they did come, so I guess that means they're at least open to cuddles.
Heck yes. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home, White. I brought snacks, something nice and warm to drink, everything we need to be real nice and cozy. We've all got blankets, there's soft padding on the floor so we can just roll over and cuddle anywhere.
Yeah. There's also cold drinks if you're not into hot ones.
Oh, don't worry about Blue. They've got a hard time expressing feelings. We first came in a few months ago. Their therapist recommended it to see if it would help them, read social cues and stuff.
Ahem. The clinical term is alexithymia. It is in fact a medical disorder and is often linked with post-traumatic stress disorder. You might also want to know that it is distinctly different from psychopathy, which is defined as a lack of empathy, and from sociopathy, which is defined as a lack of emotion in general. On another note, physical, touch-based therapy has shown high success rates in many cases of alexithymia, alleviating the problem greatly by increasing the understanding of socially...
Oh, Blue, calm down. You don't have to repeat the entire medical article at them. All they need to know is that cuddle parties are a pretty simple concept. You go in, you cuddle for a little bit, and then you just leave or stay. No matter what, you get to share some love and feel a little loved. Who wouldn't enjoy that?
I hope these two aren't too overwhelming. For now, all we need to say is one thing to you. Stay calm and get on the floor with us so we can start cuddling.
It's not the floor, though. It's a mattress on top of the floor.
Oh, same thing, Blue. Just calm down, get comfy, and let's go.
Feel free to lay down wherever. If red seems too intense for you, lay by me or by blue. In any case, whatever you choose is alright. The entire point of this place is to be comfortable for you, not necessarily the cuddles. Although the cuddles are, indeed, part of the point.
Yeah, sure. You can lay down next to me.
It's so good to have someone new here. I've been hoping for more people to come into this. It's always so fun when someone's new to the concept and they have to be introduced and everything. There's just something about it, you know. You get to see how they slowly melt into the pile of cuddles, getting used to the physical touch more and more until they finally get what they came for. Doesn't matter what that is. You can come for comfort, for physical touch, for confidence, to share some love, to help others get what they need, or just because it's fun.
Those last two in particular are Red's reasons, by the way. They're highly extroverted. It is sometimes nice, I suppose, to have someone who is very good at sharing their feelings and does it all the time. It helps me learn by example. Plus, they're pretty big on the cuddles. Very tight and warm. Which, I suppose it's enjoyable. More so than what I'm doing, I believe. Simply wrapping my arms around you like this feels less useful than what red or black can do. They know how to cuddle. I'm not sure if the word would be correct, but it seems to me as if I'm simply limply hanging around you. Would you be comfortable if I tried to wrap around you more tightly? I suppose that's what I'll do then.
Are you comfortable in there, White? Blue seriously discounts their own skill in making people comfortable. Usually they're the one being held, but I guess this is a good test of the progress they've made. Asking for consent, trying to show how much they care about how comfortable you are. So much better than when they first came in. Like a stiff plank back then. But did they even say anything the first time they were here?
I'm not sure anymore. Can I wrap around you now, Black? I know I'm smaller than you, but I kind of like being a little backpack or jetpack.
The first time I came in, at least I had the decency to say my greetings and goodbyes. But not much more than that, if I recall correctly.
Well, in either case, you've made a lot of progress, Blue. You can be proud of yourself. And yes, Red, you can wrap yourself around me if you want.
Thank you! It's so much fun to be like this with my arms around your chest pressed tight up against your back. I've always been told that, yeah. I have a lot of love to share with those around me, and some people say that they don't particularly enjoy it. A friend of mine actually recommended going here to me because they knew Black for some time, and they said that it might be fun to see if I can help in any way. So I came here, and as it turns out, having a place where I can hug people freely and share all of my love helps a lot to be a bit less physically social with people. I interact with on the daily. My more shy and introverted friends told me that they've been enjoying being around me a lot more since I started coming here. So I know it's for sure a good thing. Everyone's happy.
Oh, that's actually a good question, White. Basically, my partner was doing a therapy study, and they found a section about physical touch as a means of therapy. From small things like touching fingers to bigger things like hugs. It can really be a useful part of the larger therapy plan. We knew we had some friends who were pretty shy, and a few friends agreed with us to do the first ever cuddle party. It was a pretty good time, especially with all the shy friends being a bit more comfortable and talking more while it was going. They had fun. And then they told their friends, and those friends told theirs, and suddenly we're getting a bunch of questions about how people could organize their own cuddle parties. So, I figured we could do something with the concept. Yeah, we went to a licensed therapist. My partner and them talked a bunch, and when all was said and done, we had a few therapists sending us people who really, really needed all the cuddles and the touch. Which is just about where we are now.
Yes, although this can't exactly replace the process of therapy, it's simply a way to aid the process. There's no mental quick fixes, at least not for most conditions that require the talents of a therapist.
Beautifully spoken, Blue. But now we have White over here seeming to get very comfortable. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself, White? Anything we need to know? You don't have to tell us anything you don't want to, of course.
Wait, stop asking them questions. White's looking like they're falling asleep from just being held close by Blue. Oh, it looks so damn cute. How is it legal for someone to be that cute, huh? It's the adorable police. You're under arrest for suspicion of being cozy cutesy. You have to come to the station right now to explain how you're so incredibly lovely.
Isn't that a bit over the top? Pretending to be the police for the sake of giving them a compliment. Shh, it's okay. Wait, can I lay my chin right here? Between your shoulder and your neck? That way I can get more contact in. It's a bit warmer for me, and it shouldn't be too uncomfortable for you. Thank you. I'll just rest my head like this, then.
So sweet. They grow up so fast.
Red, I can't tell you how nice it is to see you enjoying yourself, but maybe focus on the person you're holding instead of the cuddle pair laying next to us. Unless you want to switch.
No. They look too cozy to disturb them like that. I can focus on you if you want, though. You big, needy love bug. What would your partner say if they knew you were being this needy?
Oh, they're quite in the know. They don't mind at all, though. they're busy a lot of the time, and we figure that since we're both busy with both the cuddle parties and our actual job and such a lot, we'll call it even. I mean, they can be quite needy for attention from others at cuddle parties too, you know.
Just ignore them. They're gonna be at it for a while. For now, I just hope I can manage to make you, well, like, I can make you feel as if this is what you need. The first time I got cuddled like this, with the head resting on my neck as well, it felt safe, like I was being held, protected and comforted, all at once. And neither me nor the person holding me had to say anything. It was just okay like that. Yeah, I think saying something would have broken the spell, I suppose. It would have ended this unspoken agreement between us, this lack of tension or expectation. Someone I didn't even know, someone without a name, holding me in their arms and making me feel safe. It's a unique experience. I just hope I can make you feel even a little bit like that. Oh, I think you're almost asleep already. How did that happen? There was someone talking most of the time since I started holding you.
It might be because you did such a good job, Blue. You already know the social battery idea, but if that social battery keeps running out, there'll be no physical tiredness that comes along with it. And even if you sleep, that feeling of being sleepy might not go away for a long time. But if you suddenly find a place where your social battery recharges, where your body finds the right thing it needs, that might also impact the physical tiredness to the point where you just fall asleep. So don't think about it too hard. But it's most likely because White is indeed feeling comfortable enough in your arms to let themselves recharge and fall asleep.
Oh my goodness. What a wholesome little yawn. Although I think that does mean that they aren't completely asleep yet. We should probably be a little quiet so they can get some rest.
Oh, good morning there, White. How are you feeling?
That's good. Feeling well rested means that you're a bit better than before, and that with just a few hours of sleep.
Don't worry, the fireplace won't make the sheets catch fire. I ran the math on the required distance.
So, what did you think? Do you want to stay a bit longer? I'm going to be here for the rest of the night at the very least, but if you have somewhere to be or anything, I don't think any of us would mind if you leave. Although Blue has been playing with your hair for the last few hours, so they might be the exception to that.
Okay, maybe that's factually correct, but I would have asked if I'm allowed to if you had been awake. I would never actually do something I know you don't want to have happen to you. Your hair was just very soft, and it felt good to let my hands glide in between the strands of it. If you want me to stop, I can do so right now. No questions asked.
That's very sweet of you, White. Speaking of asking permission, do you mind if I wrap around you too? I kind of want to get some more cuddles in, but Black over there has been getting the fireplace on and getting snacks for way too long at this point to still be really, really warm the way they were. So I need to find someone else.
I mean, I was getting snacks for everyone here, so not fair. But it's good that you have nowhere to be, White. You look like you really enjoyed your first quote-unquote mandatory part of the cuddle party. You also look really cozy still, having your hair stroked like that. But again, you can leave whenever you want from now. So if you decide you're done, no one's going to complain.
Thank you! There, now you're sandwiched in between two people. Tell me if it's uncomfortable to feel my breath at all. Turning my head is a bit easy enough to make the space more comfortable for you.
Oh, but if we're turning this into a cuddle puddle, I want in too.
Sorry, but no. You're gonna have to pay an entrance fee before you can get your cold body to join in here.
Can I pay in snacks?
What do you think, White?
Then this is my offering. One snack for each of you and one for me. Then how about we cuddle some more?
That sounds more than agreeable. You don't have to eat it now if you're not hungry. Just close your eyes again and rest. You're okay.